class. Today is Wednesday, October 21st, 2020. All right, our agenda today is to review the Google Meets etiquette, review class norms, review and recite the mission statement, our learning objectives, do our science warm-up, and then work on simple circuits. You need to make sure that you show up on time. School starts at 7:50. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've started getting on at 7:45 to make sure that you can get on, okay? So thank you for those of you who get on early, because I was always taught if you're not early, you're late. Make sure you have a quiet place to work in, that you're not distracted. You need all supplies, paper, pencil, and eraser. Mute your microphone. Some of you like to unmute accidentally. I've had discussions with other teachers. We have computers too. We have no idea how you're doing that. If you are accidentally unmuting, you're doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. So please stop doing it. Make sure your video is on. Raise your hand using nod, or you can wave at me. Nod typically works best, but some of you don't have it, and that's fine. Unmute your microphone to talk, but please don't do it while I'm in the middle of teaching, and leave at the end of the meeting. Our classroom norms is to be kind, be respectful, and be working. Guys, this is all kind of under an envelope. It's all under a balloon, an umbrella of things that we need to do. That means that if you're having technical difficulties while I'm teaching, just exit out of the meeting, shut everything down, and then get back in. Our mission statement. Today's learning objective. You know energy exists in many forms and can be observed in cycles, patterns, and systems. You will differentiate between conductors and insulators of thermal and electrical energy and be able to identify which material, aluminum foil, plastic, newspaper, or cotton ball, is the best insulator or conductor. I will know you have learned this by reading your observations in the Simple Circuits lab sheet. So some of you, I noticed, already have the Simple Circuits lab sheet open. That is awesome. You guys are like ahead of the game. I don't have any problems with you being ahead of the game. Just don't ask me questions about it yet, okay? Get ahead. Just don't ask until I get there. Layla, no worries. Make sure you go back on mute. Our warm-up. So number one, and I'm going to read this to you, and I'm going to show you how to get into it through Canvas. Scientists measure the volume of matter with which tool or tools? A is a beaker. B is a metric measuring spoon. C, graduated cylinder. D, all three objects can be used to measure the volume of matter. Number two, students measured and recorded the mass of different amounts of water. You have 25 milliliters is 25 grams, 50 milliliters is 50 grams, 75 milliliters is 75 grams, and then you have 100 milliliters and 125 milliliters. What do you predict the mass of 125 milliliters of water will be? Now, you are going to end up clicking reply and typing in your answers and then post your reply. Y'all need to give me a minute. I apologize for those people who cannot follow instructions. Think we're good now. Everybody's cameras on? Yes? Fantastic. All right, let's keep going. Let me show you how to get into your Canvas. All right, to get it, see, sometimes my technology is slow too, huh? All right, to get into your warm-up, go to the Mrs. Metz homepage. Discussions is where your warm-up is, so you need to go to click on Discussions. And so at this point, none of you are staring at the meeting. Not a one of you is looking at this meeting. You are in Canvas right now. When I go check your screens, you should be on Canvas, getting to your warm-up, not staring at this meeting. Some of you, that's all you do. We go check your screens. I do, Miss Lindsay does, and Miss Harani does. And when we check them, you're staring at the meeting. You are not supposed to be staring at the meeting. I can see you, but you cannot see me. You should be looking at Canvas right now. Please make sure you're looking at Canvas. You're going into the discussions. Now, I realize that some of your discussions are not at the top of your list. You're going to have to scroll through Today is October 21st, so it's going to say 10/21/2020 warm up. Please click on the 10/21/2020 warm up. Again, it may not be at the top of your list. I understand this. Scroll down and find it, please. So, once you open it and make sure, I know sometimes if you click the wrong thing, it doesn't open right. Just go ahead and click the back button and then go back to it and make sure you click on the title, 10/21/2020. And then to give your answer, you're going to click reply. Click reply. Simply put, number 1, A, B, C, or D. Number 2, whatever you think it's going to be. And then click post reply. There we go. And so now I can see the replies. I'm going to give you 2 more minutes to answer. Yes, Manaya.
What are we doing on number 2?
You predict what you think the mass of 125 milliliters of water will be.
Okay.
Based on the trend in the table. All right, I'm going to give you 1 more minute because I've given you more than 2. All right, so raise your hand if you think you know what the answer to number 1 is. Scarlett.
I think D.
I think you're right. It is D. So for all of those of you who got D, congratulations. That is awesome. How about number 2? Kaden, you want to give me the answer for number 2?
75 milliliters is equivalent to 75 grams. 125 milliliters is equivalent to 125 grams.
You are absolutely correct. It's the same trend going all the way down. The rest of you got it? Good job, good job. Good job, good job. All right. So now what you need to be doing is you are going to, and this is where you're going to have to be able to click between, I'll tell you about that in a second. So here's what I want you to do now. So you're still not looking at the meeting. You're listening. You're not looking at the meeting. You're listening. Go click on the home. Go back to home. Mine's going a little slow. Scroll down to the sunflower fields. My field of sunflowers. Scroll down to the field of sunflowers. I sincerely apologize. It really is rough when kids are not doing what they are supposed to because it needs to be dealt with immediately. Hey, guys, some of y'all are doing things I have not asked you to do, and I know that you are waiting on me, but being on other things is not how you handle that. Waiting patiently is how you handle it. So please make sure you're not on some sketch thing, you're not watching YouTube, because if I catch you on YouTube, I'm locking your computers. We have had too much of you guys not doing what you're supposed to, and this is the only thing we know to do at this point. Unfortunately, that's where we're at. It's not where we want to be, but that's where we're at. Scarlet.
Never mind.
Please click on week 10. I do apologize. We are back. Here's what we're going to do is you now have this open. Oh, I thought there was a back to this. Is there not a back to this? Hang on a minute. I'm a little sad now. Nope. That's all she wrote. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. All right, so what you're going to be doing for about, I don't know, 10 minutes. We'll see. And it's totally fine. I have some supplies here. So our goal is using the materials provided in your bag. Can you make the light bulb glow? So once we figure this out, and you guys are going to be chiming in and kind of helping me out, telling me what I need to do. Once we get the light bulb lit, then we will then draw the diagram of what we managed to happen. All right? Are y'all with me? Okay. So right now that you know what you're doing, everybody needs to come back to the meeting. Everybody needs to come back to the meeting. Everybody is looking at the meeting now. You need to click on that tab to open up your meeting. You are clicking on the tab to open up your meeting. So I am showing you what's in the bag. We have 2 pieces of foil, a miniature popsicle stick, a plastic spoon, a rubber band, a cotton ball, another popsicle stick, a D battery. This bag has 2 glass beads, 2 Q-tips, 2 paper clips, and a light bulb. Okay? What can I do to see if I can't get that light bulb to light up? Raise your hand if you think you can tell me how I get that light bulb to light up. Tamari, what can I do?
You can attach the paper clip to the batteries and then put it on the light bulb and see what happens.
Okay, what do I need to do with the paper? Do I need to do anything with the paper clips, or do I just like set it on there and hope it works?
Bend it out.
Okay.
Until it's straight.
Okay. Kamani, what you got?
Kind of like the same thing as Kamila, but if you can wrap like the light bulb in foil, but the battery you can bend the paper clips and try and make something out of it, so it can connect with the light bulb to light up.
All right, well, let's see. So I've unbent it, right? Let's see. See if that works. Let me get the other one. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. So do y'all see that? I wonder if Sujav.
And then put the light bulb in there. Maybe twist the things and then put the light bulb in.
Well, I think I've cut my tape in half, so I think I want to see if I can attach it. Because here's something that I do know. I do know that your wires need to touch in 2 different spots. Let's see. All right, so I got that one attached. Let's see if this works. So I do know that like I have this wire, this paper clip attached here. Do y'all see that? Here, let me zoom in. All right, do y'all see that? So it's attached to the side. So I do know that I have to attach 2 different spots. Let's see if it works. Do y'all see see that? Do y'all see that? Holy moly! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm so super excited it worked. Good job! Good job. So, woo! I was so worried it was not going to work. Oh my goodness. All right. So here's what I want you to do. For right now, because we're going to continue this tomorrow, what I want you to do is I want you to go back to your Cami file. Oh, where did mine go? Look at that. It disappeared. Go figure. Oh, there it is. Go back to your Cami file and, hang on. And draw a picture of what you see here, okay? Can y'all do that? So go back to your Cami file, and it doesn't have to be in color, but go ahead and draw a picture of the circuit that we just created. And then what's going to happen is tomorrow we'll open it back up, because with all these other materials, we're going to find out if they're conductors or insulators, all right? All right. So go do that for right now. Somebody's off of mute. Oh, I think y'all are all on mute. Okay. Oh, man, that's exciting. That's exciting.